I never said I'm a proud collector. Hello there everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a Switch pickups video. For the past couple of months, I have not posted any pickups videos relating to games I've actually went out of my way to purchase in a long time. I did a thrifted pickups video a few weeks back where I showed some really cool stuff I found at Goodwill, but I have not shown stuff I actually spent real money on, which is mostly Switch games. I don't really buy that much 3DS or Wii U right now. There's a couple PS5 games I bought, but for the past 5 months since I uploaded the last pickups video, it has been exclusively Switch. So this will probably end up being my biggest Switch pickups video ever. There's probably almost 30 games here to go through, so let's just go ahead and get into it. Everybody want to Switch. Yeah, this game isn't very good. Of course, I'm going for every first-party Nintendo game, so I had to get that. And we won't linger on each game too much. We got a Turno Blade 2 here. I always wanted to play the first one on 3DS. It was on the eShop. Never got around to it, really, though. This, I saw someone posted for 10 bucks on eBay sealed, and I was like, huh, that seems like a good deal. So I looked it up. They thought it was the European version, so it was cheap. The European version was cheaper, so I went in and picked that up. I don't know if I'll ever get around to playing it. And these are in alphabetical order, kind of. And then I recently kind of splurged and picked up a bunch of Atelier games. I've always been very loosely interested in this series. Very weeby, understandably. But I don't know. I feel like I play such a wide breadth of games that it'd be nice to just go in and try one of these out. You know, I'm trying Yakuza, finally getting into Final Fantasy this year. Let me try an Atelier game. So I got Atelier Lydie and Sewell. This one I actually had digitally on Switch back when the Switch was brand new, and then I played it for a minute, and I was like, okay, I'm not playing this right now. Then I got Atelier Sophie 2 as well. Then as part of a Best Buy deal right now, if you are, I think it's Total Tech or My Best Buy Plus, whatever it's called, if you pay for their new subscription, it's $50 a year, you get buy two, get one Switch games, which is what a lot of this stuff is. I got a lot of the buy two, get one Switch games in this, so I picked up Atelier Ryza 3. I already have Ryza 1, I don't have 2 though. I think if I was going to play Atelier, this seems like the trilogy to get into, and then maybe go back to the other ones. Then I also got to Nelk and the Legendary Alchemist. So this is like a spin-off, I think. So these games are pretty pricey, so I was like, you know, I'm gonna get them before they go up even more, maybe. And I think I'll like these. I think eventually I will play these if I ever have the time to do that, and I think I'll enjoy them. Another Best Buy day, or Best Buy buy two get one free sale game, Capcom Fighting Collection. I've always wanted this. Haven't opened it up yet. A lot of these games are still sealed because they just came in a week or two ago. But this is, I love Capcom's ability to just do these awesome collections. I mean, this has Darkstalkers and stuff on it, and Puzzle Fighter and all that, Gym Fighter. Very cool collections that Capcom does. As someone who's not super into fighting games, it's still just really cool to see them do stuff like that. So that'll definitely get open at some point. Picked up Catherine on the Switch. I played this on PS4 a couple years back. I love this game, of course, from Atlas. And this one I think also has a keychain or something in it. Yeah, little sheep keychain. You know, he's counting his sheep. Also really nice inside art. That's rare for Switch games, especially ones that aren't made by Nintendo. So that's cool. This was a sale on Woot. If you don't know what Woot is, I don't blame you. I guess Amazon owns this company called Woot, where they just sell Amazon inventory for cheaper, depending on, I guess. I don't know how they decide what goes on sale, but this is only 20 bucks, just this big Chaos Head Noah / Chaos Child Steelbook. I only know about this game because apparently it's really messed up. I don't know to what extent. It's probably a game I would never play, I'm going to be completely honest with you. But I think it got removed from Steam or something. So I was like, you know what? I'll buy that on Switch for 20 bucks. Cool little Steelbook. This is how all Steelbooks should be done. You get the regular case in there with the Steelbook, and then there's a slipcover over it. At the very least, have a slipcover over it that makes the spine look normal. You can't see it. Metroid Dread bothers me every day. I cannot stand Metroid Dread Steelbook. More Best Buy stuff here. Danganronpa Decadence. I've only played the first Danganronpa game, but you know, Danganronpa gets a lot of hate for its fandom. I thought the first game was fine. I mean, it's a little, it's fine. And I have heard that they only get worse. I have heard that, but also I've heard from some people that 3 is the best. I don't know what to believe, but I thought the first game was enjoyable enough, and I was looking for more stuff to get in that buy two get one sale. So I was like, you know what, Danganronpa Decadence, I'll go ahead and pick that up. I feel like eventually those will be fun to play through. I probably replay 1 though, because it's been 5 or 6 years since I played it. Disco Elysium, the final cut. This was on, I think, Amazon as well for very cheap. I've heard great things about this game. I don't know very much about it. I think it's a tactical RPG. But yeah, I've heard great things about this. So I figured I would pick it up when it was cheap. And then here, another Best Buy game sale. Once again, going for every first-party Nintendo game. Very happy to finally pick up Tropical Freeze. I was buying Switch games digitally for the first couple years, so I've been slowly going back whenever I see a good deal. So I got Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze as one of those because it was on sale for, I think, 30 bucks. So I was like, you know what? That's a good deal. Probably not going to get Tropical Freeze for cheaper than that. Plus, I got like some other free thing pre-ordered with it. So worked out pretty well. I think I pre-ordered Samade Amigo in that lot. So, and that's the beautiful thing about that Best Buy deal. Not sponsored by Best Buy unless Best Buy wants to sponsor me. It works on pre-orders. So, like, I pretty much pre-ordered every game I want for the rest of the year. All the first-party Nintendo stuff, Naruto Storm, pretty much everything I want on Switch this year, Metal Gear Solid Collection, just a ton of stuff. Okay, and then we get to this. So, I'm a little ashamed of myself. Listen here. Listen here, bucko. These were on Video Games Plus. I love that website. They are slowly becoming one of my favorite places to shop for Switch games. I have a lot of stuff coming from them right now. I don't know when it's going to ship. But they had all of these, I think, for $20 a piece. And I really like Inti Creates, who makes these games. And it worked out because as part of the Best Buy sale, I also got Gal Guardian. So now I have every Gal game that Inti Creates has made. Now, this is like a more traditional Inti Creates game, where it's like a 2D kind of, is it Castlevania themed? I'm not too sure. Definitely similar in vibe. I love Inti Creates. I don't know, is this actually just like the core Inti Creates studio? It says Inti Creates right there. But I don't know if Galgun is like, it's not comparable to the other games, I should say. But yeah, I picked up all of them because they were very cheap, and I was like, you know what? That's probably the best price I would ever see on the Galgun games. This, I don't know why I bought this, really. They announced the servers are shutting down in December, so I thought it'd be fun to maybe do a video on it or something before that, because I don't know if I've ever seen Friday the 13th gameplay on Switch, but I have seen Dead by Daylight gameplay on Switch. It's horrible. The game runs like absolute doo-doo. So I thought maybe it'd be fun to open this up and just see what Friday the 13th Friday the 13th is like on Switch. It also might be free to play. I'm not even sure if I needed to buy this. This I picked up, I think it was 25 or 30 on Amazon. Likewise with Nintendo going for every Square Enix game, just because I like Square Enix and most of their properties. So Dragon Quest Treasures is a game I thought looked pretty interesting, and I'll definitely check this out at some point, but I should probably play a mainline Dragon Quest game first, because I have not finished any of them. But Dragon Quest Treasures, yeah, look pretty cool. It just came out on Steam, so it's not a Switch exclusive anymore, and maybe it'll come to other consoles later on, I'd imagine. But I have heard from people that played this that it's actually pretty good. Same with Harvestella. I don't have Harvestella, but that came out late last year also, and people seem to really like it, so picked up that. I think I have every Dragon Quest game now, I believe. And I should say, I think I grabbed everything that I haven't shown in a pickups video. There might be some stuff. I got Dragon Quest 11 recently on Switch. I'm not sure if I showed that in a pickups video. Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. I bought this around the time that the Nintendo Select podcast started, because I was like, oh, I'm going to buy this and play it on the podcast, give some impressions, because Dragon's Dogma 2 had a new trailer, I think, at a Capcom showcase, right? Or maybe at PlayStation's. Yeah, it would have been a PlayStation showcase in May. I played it for like an hour, and I was like, man, I don't like super deep RPGs, you know, but it's still cool to have. It's still, like, you don't think about this game as being a Switch game, but it's on Switch, and maybe I'll get to it eventually. All right, next stack here, going through a lot of NIS America stuff in this video, by the way. I don't know if I've shown any yet, but there is a lot. So first up, we got Grimoire Once More. I don't know much about this game, but buy two, get one on Best Buy. Could not pass it up. So I bought that. Thanks, Best Buy, for these stupid labels. But We Love Katamari Reroll Royal Reverie. That was also with the Tropical Freeze order, I think. So when I got that, I haven't played Katamari Damacy Reroll yet. In fact, I've never actually really beaten a Katamari game. I played a little bit of all of them, I think, but I've never actually finished one of them, even though they're really short. So maybe I'll finally open that one or finish Damacy Reroll. They're short games. I'm definitely going to do it at some point. So went ahead and picked that up from Bandai Namco. Labyrinth of Galeria. The Moon Society, another NIS America game. Just picking these up while they're still in print, because these games do get expensive. And I here's the thing. I get comments a lot of the time. It's like, oh, why are you buying this game if you're not sure if you'll like it? Here's the thing. I'm like 99% certain I would like this game, because I like all games. There's not very many games I don't like, and as a collector, I'd rather buy them while they're cheaper, especially with this buy two get one sale. So picked up this. I know Labyrinth of Refrain is very pricey. This is like a dungeon crawler, I think, like kind of like an Etrian Odyssey, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'll probably like it. You know, it's one of those things. Same thing with this. Trails into Reverie, Legend of Heroes. This one just came out. Once again, buy two get one at Best Buy. I'm going for all of these on Switch, despite having never played one of them, because one of the things that gets recommended to me more than anything as a Xenoblade fan, I mean, Xenoblade's my favorite Nintendo franchise, I would say overall, is that I should play Legend of Heroes, because there's so many of these dang games, and it's all connected, and I'll probably love it. I really want to do that. However, they aren't very accessible. NIS America is doing a lot right now to get them all ported to current platforms, namely Switch and PS4 as well. But they're not quite there yet. They need to get Trials in the Sky. I think that's where it starts, right? So they need to get those on Switch and PS4, and then a couple other things. But they're getting there, you know. Cold Steel 1 and 2, I think, are on Switch in Japan. Just localize those, although I guess NIS America doesn't own the rights to that or something. Cold Steel 3 and 4 I have coming from VG Plus, as well as Trails into Azure, I think it's called. So eventually I will play through this series. I will have all of them ready to go. And I'm very excited for that because I think I will love these games. Because, like I said, I love Xenoblade, and people always say, if you love Xenoblade, you should probably play this. I love plots that just continuously go for like 30 games. Kingdom Hearts, it might be stupid. I freaking love it, dude. So give me more stuff like that. This one I got before it happened. if you are a Switch collector, you might know what happened with this game. It actually got delisted from the Switch eShop. This is one I had always had my eyes on from NIS America. It was I think 2018 Switch game, so pretty early on. You know, there wasn't a ton of third-party support at that point. This one got delisted though, along with God Wars on Switch a couple weeks ago, and I bought it before it spiked. I mean, it was already expensive. It was over MSRP. It's one of my most expensive Switch games now, though, which is crazy. You would have never thought that for The Lost Child. So, I think it's just a pretty basic, like, turn-based Shin Megami Tensei-esque JRPG. But, yeah, I picked this up before it completely spiked in value, and it did. I'm glad I bought it. I had also ordered God Wars on Amazon, but it wasn't, like, Amazon fulfilled. It was, like, I'm not sure how that works exactly, but the person canceled the order. Somehow the order got canceled, which is very annoying for God Wars, the complete saga. Less interested in that anyway, but still annoying because I would have liked to have it. But yeah, Lost Child I always had my eyes on, so finally picked up that. I'm not sure if I showed this off in the last video. This is an older pickup, but Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3: The Black Order. Once again, going for all those Nintendo published games. This is one of them that I was missing at that point, so picked it up. I actually played this game and loved it back when it came out digitally. I think I had like a voucher or something back then, so I picked it up on a whim. It's actually really fun. It's not the greatest game or anything, but I really liked Ultimate Alliance 3. I've never played the first two, but I like that a lot. Another Best Buy sale here, Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection. I like the idea of me playing these eventually, you know? I like Mega Man. I've really only played the classic, like, NES Mega Man games, but I really like Mega Man, and I think I'll play these eventually. But this is a huge collection. I mean, this has all of them, right? This is Mega Man Battle Network 1. It's hard to tell because they have, like, the two different versions, but there's a lot of Battle Network in this collection, so this is, if you need something to, you know, take all your free time, it's probably a pretty good thing to buy because it's freaking every Battle Network game. Picked this up for picked it up for myself, but coincidentally also for my girlfriend, who had been begging to play Minecraft Dungeons with me because we had played it like when we first started dating on her Switch, but she left her copy back where she lives, and then I had it on Xbox, but I didn't have an Xbox until recently. I guess I'm not going to show up, but I bought a Series X in the past 2 months. But Minecraft Dungeons Ultimate Edition, got this on Switch, and we beat the game. She's been playing it a lot. Pretty fun game. I like this. More than I think I expected to. Another NIS game, Monster Menu, the Scavengers Cookbook. Here's my issue with some of these NIS America games. I looked up how long to beat for this game, and it's like 50 hours or something. It's like, come on, just make a bite-sized game. I liked the longest 5 minutes they did. I liked Penny Punching Princess. It's okay to make shorter games. This, I don't know the history behind this one specifically. It looks very much like the current Disgaea art style, so maybe it's made by that team specifically. But yeah, it's like a little gourmet chef RPG. Customize your party, battle myriads of monsters, eat to survive. Cool. I like the art though. I like the art. This one, I just do this thing where I scroll Switch games on eBay, sort by newest, buy it now. This one popped up for $8 free shipping, I believe, and I was like, you know what? That's kind of weird. It's the Legend Edition. Going for more than that on eBay. I have no real interest in playing NBA on Switch, but I don't have any sports games on Switch though, so it's nice to have one. I'm not gonna go for every NBA game on Switch, guys. Trust me, I'm not going to do it. Although maybe. I did see, I found out recently, the MLB The Show games on Switch, there's only 22 and 23 right now. Those are actually, like, retaining value, which is interesting. It's just that weird Nintendo effect of just games holding price more than other consoles. Even on Wii U, NBA 2K13 and, like, is, like, more expensive than you would think it would be. I think it's, like, 20 or 30 bucks. So, Picked up this for very cheap, and I was like, you know what? Legend Edition has a cool spine. This was New Tales from the Borderlands. I didn't know it came with a code for the first game, but this I picked up on Amazon. I think it was $10 on Prime Day, I believe. Yeah, so that was a very recent pickup. I like Tales from the Borderlands. I never played that one. I'll get to it eventually. I like Telltale stuff. I don't think Telltale made this one, actually, but I like Telltale more. But people give them a lot of crap, and they were doing too much once there for a little bit, and it feels like they're trying to do that again. But I'm every once in a while I kind of like these kind of games, especially like playing with my girlfriend or something. We played Life is Strange True Colors, maybe 2 years ago now together. Just she was watching me, and that's a lot of fun. So stuff that I can get her involved with is always good. Newest of possible pickups, Pikmin 4. I think I just got to the third area, or I just unlocked the third area, so I'm 100%ing each area as I go. This game is awesome. I'm not like the biggest Pikmin fan. I'm not gonna I don't want to take that from the true Pikmin fans. I like Pikmin though. I've played it since I was a kid. But this game is fantastic, and I'll probably have a full video going over my thoughts on that in the near future. Process of Elimination, another, an NIS America game. Don't know frankly much about this, but that Best Buy sale, man, this is like a Fire Emblem. This is like a proper Fire Emblem game, and I realize my stack here is showing up on my camera now. I think this is a recent pickup, to be completely honest with you. I'm not positive. It might have been part of the Best Buy sale. But Rayman Legends Definitive Edition, I didn't have this. And it was perfect timing, because I was laying in bed last night, just scrolling through YouTube. I saw Frame Raider did a video talking about these games, and it really made me want to play it. And I was like, looking, I was like, wait, do I have that? And I found it. I was like, oh, thank God I have this. I don't have to buy it. Obviously, I have it on Wii U as well, so maybe I should play it there instead. I know people say that like if you can play it on a platform that has like a touchscreen, that's better. And I guess you could do that on Switch, but I'm not going to play it on handheld mode. I played Rayman Origins on my Vita back. That was like a launch game on Vita. That was like one of the few games I got for it, alongside Uncharted and Gravity Rush. Rayman Origins is freaking awesome. And I've always heard people say Rayman Legends one of the best 2D platforms of all time. So I think I'm finally going to play this soon. I think I should finally just do this, because Origins was awesome when I was a kid. So maybe I'll finally get around to doing that here soon. Sayonara Wild Hearts. Always heard good things about this. Just another... if you're a collector, the biggest thing I can recommend you don't do, if you don't want to spend more money than you should, is don't follow Wario64 on Twitter, because then he tweets out deals like this, and you're just like, okay, I might as well buy that. I've heard good things about Sayonara Wild Hearts. I think it was like $10 or something. So yeah, don't follow Wario64 if you want to save money. That's what I can say to you. A classic game here. One I bought for my girlfriend, because she likes mobile games, admittedly. So I was like, you know what? This is something I know she'll like. This is SpongeBob SquarePants Krusty Cook-Off Extra Krusty Edition. This is a mobile game, but it has everything unlocked, I believe, which is actually cool. I respect that. And I also think it's really funny that it has a physical release, so I kind of wanted it for myself anyway. Listen, the eShop is a mess, right? It's a total mess. But this feels like a higher quality thing, and also the fact that you can buy a version of it that just has everything unlocked. I kind of respect that. It is a mobile game. It is at its core a mobile game. You can't change that. It's probably not very good. But I like that, A, it has a cartridge, because I think that's funny. And this is on Gamefly, I think, for cheap, is where I bought this. But, I don't know. I think it's cool when like a mobile game like that can get a physical release that has everything unlocked. If you're going to bring mobile games to Switch, at least do it that way, I would say. Another Best Buy game here, Taiko no Tatsujin Rhythm Festival. Wanted to play this back when it came out. I've never played a Taiko game, or Taiko no Tatsujin game. But I have one of the big box ones for Wii U that was released in Japan. I like rhythm games, so I think I'll like those. And then final regular game is Wonder Boy, Asha, and Monster World. This is another Woot game, I believe. Going for all the Wonder Boy games. The only one I've played is the who made it? Not Nicalis published it, I think, originally. The Dragon's Trap remake. It's the people that made the new Turtle game. Tribute? Is it Tribute Games? Whoever made that remake of Dragon's Trap, though, they did a fantastic job. So it kind of got me just interested in this franchise as a whole. And eventually I'll play all of these, because I really like that remake. Even playing it like in the original graphics, I really enjoyed it for a Master System game. So definitely want to get to all those eventually. But now we get to the weird stuff. We get to the stuff that basically just doesn't stack up normally. So I have some big box stuff here. First things first, kind of a weaker item, another Best Buy thing. I got Colors Live. I wanted this for a video, or some sort of short maybe. But also, I actually played Colors on 3DS a lot. I'm not an artist or anything, but I like doodling every once in a while. And Colors 3D on 3DS was a lot of fun back in the day. That was like one of like the best-selling 3DS eShop games, I believe. This is cool because they actually released like a stylus. It's a pressure-sensitive stylus. You plug it into your headphone jack, I believe, on your Switch, and you can actually just do pretty good art. It's not going to be having like a tablet or you know, like an actual drawing tablet or whatever, but as a software for Switch, this is pretty cool, and I just figured it was a weird thing to have with a weird accessory, and as a collector, I like that kind of stuff. Then we have just some more big box stuff here. I went on kind of a little bit of a Sonic kick. I played Sonic Forces for the first time, and I actually kind of liked it for a Sonic game, on the Sonic scale. So I was like, you know, I'm going to try all the Sonic games on Switch. Got Sonic Mania Plus. This is like the special edition or whatever. I hate these because when you pick them up, it just falls out because there's nothing on the bottom. But I got Sonic Mania Plus right before Sonic Origins Plus came out. Once again, same terrible packaging. I think Monkey Ball also has a similar thing. Yep, it's fallen out. So I picked up both of those. I think what I've learned about myself with Sonic is that I prefer, even if they're maybe lower quality, I think I prefer Boost Sonic, which is like the 3D Sonic games. I'm not a huge fan of like the 2D stuff, I think, is what I'm learning about myself. Just some other stuff here, another NIS game. I have the First Party Presents collection, so I was like, you know what, I should just go ahead and get the other two. Collector brain rot right there. But I got this one. I still need the third one. And then I also got, this was around the time Tears of the Kingdom came out, the Explorers edition of Breath of the Wild. I saw Scott the Woz made a video on his second channel about all these. Stole my idea, Scott. No, but I would like to get all these and maybe do a video on them because I think they're pretty cool. They did one for Splatoon 2 and Mario Odyssey as well. So this one I got it was very cheap. It was like, I think it was $30, which is like just the price of the game. But you see it going for like 80 to 100. So it just depends on if you find the right person that lists it, because it's very volatile. People don't really know what to price it at, I guess. So I got that. Still need the other two. Also still need Splatoon 2 with the expansion pass from Japan. That's the thing I'm looking forward to. And then this, I just kind of impulse bought this, I think for 80. I sent the guy an offer. This is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and the Super Mario Party in this weird bundle. I actually didn't have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, so going for every first-party Nintendo game, this worked out. I did have Mario Party. I just like weird stuff like this, man. I think it's cool. I really regret, there was a Super Mario Party bundle with Joy-Con that I got back in 2018. At some point, I threw away the box, though, because I wasn't, like, in that collector mindset yet, because I still live with my parents and I didn't have that kind of money. But this is cool. I like stuff like this, and it is sealed, so this will probably never be opened, to be honest with you. The guy had, like, a bunch of them, though, for some reason. I don't know if he just, like, found a case of them in, like, the back of a warehouse or something, but that's all that. And then one final Switch game. I posted a short about this. I'm not sure if the short is actually up yet. I finally picked up Famicom Detective Club from Japan. This, if you don't know, is a series of visual novels that Nintendo did back on the Famicom, hence the name, but they remade them in 2021 for the Switch. They did not get an English release physically. They are on the eShop physically, but they never got released on one cartridge in America or in Europe. So I finally picked up this. Unfortunately, this cartridge doesn't have English. I would love to play these games, but if I want to do that, I will still have to buy them digitally, which sucks. I mean, come on, guys. There's an English translation. Just put it on the cartridge, even if it's not releasing there, you know? Or release like a download pack or something in Japan on the eShop. That'd be fine. Sick reversible cover. It's a very nice special edition. Has a soundtrack CD, has an art book. I'm not going to open it all up right now. But this was one of the final remaining first-party Switch games I didn't have. I have Buddy Mission Bond coming in. That's another one that was only released in Japan. I need to get Fitness Boxing and Go Vacation, as well as... I think that might be it. Oh, Splatoon 3. I don't have Splatoon 3 physically. I got that digitally last year just so I could play it a little bit early. Plus, that's just kind of a nice game to have digital. But yeah, that's going to do it for this pickups video. I bought a lot of stuff. And, yeah, my Switch collection is officially, like, I never want to say it's almost done, but it's getting there. In terms of first-party stuff, like I said, only a couple more things. And then I do want to go for a lot of NIS America stuff, Koei Tecmo, and most notably Square Enix. Maybe all the Resident Evils, maybe all the Mega Mans. So there's always going to be that one more thing. But in terms of, like, just mass spending, I really do feel like kind of coming to an end here. I think I have every Final Fantasy game. I don't have Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon or a GP, so I need to get those. I don't have Final Fantasy Maxima, World of Final Fantasy. I have every Dragon Quest game though, so it's getting there, you know. we're getting there. My Switch collection will actually be, as I deem it, complete here pretty soon, I think. So that'll be nice because I can stop spending money on Switch games. But also, spending money on Switch games is fun. So that is going to do it for this pickups video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe for more collecting videos and comment down below what your recent Nintendo Switch pickups have been. I did, like I mentioned, a video on thrifted pickups a few weeks ago, showing off some really cool stuff I found at the bin, so go check out that. I'll link it in the cards. And I'll probably not do another one of these for a long time because, you know how it is. Actually, the next one will probably be PAX West. I'll probably buy a lot of stuff at PAX West, and then I'll do a video with Caleb then. But until next time, folks, thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye!